Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle one of the most common and, let's be honest, most annoying problems in gaming. Your PS4 controller just won't connect. But don't worry, we're going to get you sorted and back in the game fast.
So let's set the scene. You're all ready to jump into your favorite game. You grab the controller, you hit the PlayStation button, and nothing. Just a blinking light, maybe. We've all been there.
Seriously, don't sweat it. This is a super common issue, and the good news is the fix is usually really simple. You're just a couple of steps away from getting this all sorted out.
Okay, let's dive right in with the number one go-to method that works pretty much every time. It's the simple cable connection. Can't beat the classics, right? This is your best bet for sure. It's all about creating that physical link again. So first, make sure your PS4 is actually on. Then, grab your USB cable, plug the big end into a USB port on the console, and the small end into your controller. Now for the magic part. Press the PlayStation button. Just wait a second, and you should see that light bar glow a solid color. Once you see that, boom, you're synced up. You can even unplug the cable and play wirelessly now.
All right, so your main controller is working. Awesome. But what if you want to add a second controller for some multiplayer? Well, for that, we're going to go wireless and use the Bluetooth settings.
Okay, so the absolute key to this whole process is putting the controller into what's called pairing mode. And to do that, you've got to press and hold down both the share button and the PlayStation button at the same time. Keep holding them for a few seconds, you'll see the light bar start flashing like crazy. That's how you know it's searching for the console. Then, just look on your TV screen and select it from the list.
So, what if you've tried the cable, you've tried the Bluetooth method, and you're still stuck? You're still not connected? Well, let's run through a few quick troubleshooting fixes.
Don't give up. Honestly, there are a few really common things that can go wrong. And thankfully, they usually have very easy solutions.
Now, I want you to look really closely at that middle one, the USB cable. This is, and I'm not kidding, probably the #1 reason people have problems. You see, not all USB cables are created equal. Some are just for charging. They send power, but no data. Your PS4 needs that data connection to sync. So if your controller's light turns orange, but it still won't connect, try a different cable. It solves the problem more often than you'd think.
Okay, and if you're in that last category where just nothing seems to work, it's time for the ultimate fix, the final boss, if you will. It's time to fully reset the controller.
Yep, you're going to need a special tool. Go find a paper clip, or, one of those SIM card tools from a phone box, a toothpick. Even an earring will work in a pinch. You just need something small and pointy.
What this does is a hard reset of the little computer inside the controller, clearing out any software weirdness. So, once you hold that button down for about 5 seconds, you have to go all the way back to our first method. The controller has forgotten everything. Plug it back in with that USB data cable, press the PlayStation button, and repair it like it's brand new.
Okay, so you should be connected now. Everything's working. Now for a little bit of fun. Let's actually figure out what your controller is trying to tell you with that light bar. I mean, it's not just there to look cool. Those different colors, the flashing, they all mean something specific, and it's actually pretty useful information once you know what to look for.
The whole system is actually pretty smart and simple. The PS4 just assigns a color to each player. Blue is always player 1. If a friend joins, they'll get red for player 2. Green is 3 and pink is 4. If you see it flashing, that just means it's trying to connect. And if you see a nice steady orange or yellow glow while it's plugged in, well, that just means it's charging. Simple as that.
So, if you want to avoid this whole headache in the future, just remember these 3 things. Keep your controller charged up, make sure you're using a proper data cable, not just a cheap charging one, and always use that PlayStation button to get things started.
So there you have it. You are connected, you're synced up, and you are ready to play. The only real question left is, what game are you jumping into first? It's funny, right? For all the amazing technology packed into these consoles, sometimes the biggest problem just comes down to a tiny reset button or the right cable. Happy gaming!